Yes, so we have units in LS-DYNA. Units in LS-DYNA. Okay, so let's prepare a chart quickly. Okay, very quickly. All of you are there? 5, 6, 7. Okay, good. So let's start. Somebody, if he's joining late, they will join late. So let's go ahead and talk about what are the units which we are going to use in LS-DYNA. Okay. Let's first figure out SI units. Length, mass, time. Length, mass, time. Then we have force, stress, and density. So we'll go for length, mass, time, force, stress, and density. Okay, and we will have three rows. First will be SI unit, second will be LS-DYNA unit 1, and third will be LS-DYNA unit 2. Okay, don't write anything. I will give you time to write, and even you have to do some calculations. Okay, so don't just jump into your notebooks, just pay good attention. Are you guys ready? Everyone paying attention, just type in ready if you are ready. Good. Okay, so let's understand length unit in SI, which is meter, mass unit in SI system, which is going to be kilogram, and time unit in SI system as seconds. We all agree this. Force unit is Newton, stress unit is Newton per meter square, that is Pascal, and then density is kilogram per meter cube. Correct? Now typically nobody is going to tell you this, but you have to just pay attention so that you understand you are going to be independent in choosing your own unit system, because LS-DYNA understands no units. LS-DYNA only understand numbers. Okay, that is what you have to always remember, and that's why LS-DYNA is multi unit system solver. So it is not having a restricted unit system. It has multiple unit systems which can be defined by whom? User only. So you don't have to define, or you don't have to go forward looking and searching for the unit system which is there inbuilt in LS-DYNA. There is no inbuilt unit system. There is no default unit system. There is always going to be a user defined unit system, and LS-DYNA, as I said, can only understand what it can understand? Numbers. Okay, so the most important phrase for units in LS-DYNA is consistency. Okay, consistency in unit system. Consistency is the term which you are supposed to look forward. Okay, so let's move to this chart, and I'm going to give you some insights, and I'm going to ask you some questions. The first important question is, what is the unit which we typically use in engineering applications for measuring the stress? Anyone? You can just answer. What's the unit which we typically measure to megapascal? Yes, that's right. Okay, so it is going to be Newton per millimeter square. Absolutely right. Okay, so we typically use in engineering world megapascal as our main unit system. Okay, that clears two things. When I'm writing it, the stress unit as Newton per millimeter square, I'm clearing it that my length unit will be in millimeter, and which is the case in industry. Okay, even if you have a long let's say long vehicle, let's say it's a battery tank, the dimensions are still in millimeter. Is it making sense? So you are building any damn thing, you will be making everything as millimeter unit. That's for sure. Am I right? Now, if I have this as millimeter, length as millimeter, and force must be Newton, now you have to get unit for mass if my time remains in second. Can you do that? So draw this chart and get this output, logical output. Yeah, Jasmine, it's correct, the answer, but I really want, I'm going to give you more problems like this. Okay, so the answer is correct, but just create this chart and then I'm going to give you another question. Okay, so create this chart. We are discussing about units in LS-DYNA. Make sure you are creating a proper chart like this, and you are actually writing down why we need LS-DYNA unit system number 1. Why we need it. Okay, we are needing that because we want our stress to be in Newton per millimeter square, and we want our time to be in second. What will be the unit for mass and how? Okay, how is more important rather than just giving an answer. Okay, so how is something which you should be able to derive, so that any damn unit in front of you, you will be in a position to solve it for sure. Type in done once you are done writing. Okay, and try deriving why your unit for mass will be in ton. Okay, are you able to derive, everyone? Abhishek, Jacob, Jitin. 1 meter is 1000 millimeter. Yes, that is right. Okay, good. That's a pretty good relation. Okay, so I'll just write down one simple equation and you all will be very comfortable to understand. It is force is equal to mass into acceleration. That's the equation we are using. Okay, now if I give you, so the answer is ton for sure. All of you got the answer as ton, yes or no? All of you got the same answer, ton answer? Yes. Okay, so this is going to be ton per millimeter cube. Okay, so it is a unit which we typically don't use. I'm not going to measure my pen mass in ton for sure. Okay, so this is something which I'm not going to do for quite often, but this is for getting stress in Newton per millimeter square, and at the same time we are making sure we are not changing our time unit. There is another unit system, that is unit system number 2, used in industry, which is not ton millimeter second. This is, of course, the length unit will remain millimeter. Okay, mass unit companies will use as kilogram, and time unit companies will use as millisecond. Reason is the vehicle crash happens in milliseconds of a time, some milliseconds, very few milliseconds, 100, 200, maximum 200 milliseconds. Okay, so people will try to use millisecond as their time, and they will try to use kilogram as mass. Okay, and the force is going to be in some value. Of course, density will be kilogram per millimeter cube. Okay, and stress will be also in some value. Okay, so can you now find it out? What will be the value of force and what will be the value of stress? Okay, same table, and I have given you a hint of using this equation. Force is equal to mass into acceleration. Type in done. Once you are done, don't write answers in comment box, because people will try to, those who are still working, they will try to judge the answer rather than derive the answer. Okay, done, Tejas. Good. Okay, Jasmine says done. Okay, I'll give you 1 minute, guys. Your 1 minute starts now. Use this equation to get value of force and stress. Use force is equal to mass into acceleration. I just didn't wanted everyone to focus on answer. I wanted everyone to focus on steps to solve it. That's why I told everyone not to put answer in comment box. Just type in done. Okay, it's fine, Abhishek, but it will just no, not a problem. Don't worry. It's just that people, anyone, okay, so if I get an answer, I will try to get the similar answer. I will forget what are the steps I need to follow. Okay, Chitan says done. Mohammed says done. Okay, most of you are done, right? What's the answer? Are you all able to get kilonewton as answer for the force? Using this simple equation, force is equal to mass into acceleration. Have you all got kilonewton as answer, and stress should be in gigapascal? Is it correct? You want me to assist you to get this answer? No, but you got okay, yes, a little bit late, but you got it. Yeah, that's fine. So you know, for SI unit, force is in Newton if your mass is in kilogram, and this is what is the expression we got, correct? And now if I want to convert everything, like I want to find out force, I will write it as force is equal to kilogram multiplied by meter. It will get converted to millimeter, so I'm multiplying it by 1000. Okay, and second gets converted to millisecond, so I'm doing millisecond square. Am I right? So what I'm doing kilogram 1000 millimeter divided by this millisecond square, right? So millisecond square will be what? Again, it will be 1000 square. Is it correct, guys? So what is happening? The force is getting divided by 1000. Am I right? You are dividing force by 1000. So what are you going to get? You are going to get force as Newton divided by 1000, which is going to be kilonewton. Okay, so you are going to get force value as kilonewton and stress value as gigapascal. Is it clear, guys? So maybe just for sake of understanding, okay, this unit may not be used, but just for sake of understanding, keep length as meter, mass as gram, or mass as okay, you can make it like centimeter, and time as millisecond. Try to find out these values, okay, but maybe later. So centimeter, gram and millisecond, it's not the unit which we are going to use often, but the first two or first three units, first two units or the second and third unit, we are going to use quite often. Okay, Is it clear, guys? The unit systems in LS Dyna. Type in clear if you are clear and take 30 seconds to wrap it up. Okay, take 30 seconds to wrap it up. When I say wrap it up, I really want you to write it down in your own words.